And welcome everybody to Co-op Guild. This is Steve here, Kim.
Hi, everybody.
We're here for Marvel Monday.
Monday.
By the way, you guys were cracking me up this watching the rolls. They're pretty
We
abysmal.
are so good this evening on our amazing rolls against the boss.
Yes.
So, that's okay.
That's what we knew that was coming. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, cool. Okay. We're here to play through Marvel United. This is a crossover campaign. We're playing with Derek from Canje Studios, so go check his channel to see a bunch of other plays over there. But this was a campaign created by Dom, and all the content out there.
I'm sorry. I'm too close to you. Let me move this chair.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Can't stand that. Okay.
It's not comfortable.
Okay. And then I can move down too for you.
No, stop.
Okay. And then an app was created by Phildinius on BGG to allow it that we'll be using today, so it's easy to manage. So anyway, we are going to take on Callisto tonight, and we've kind of made a habit of playing through the villains at least once to remember how they work.
Not all in all instances.
Not all instances, yep.
No, but this one we did play it yesterday.
Yep. And how we do?
Not great, Derek.
This is not looking good.
Great.
We haven't won, so yeah, we'll see what happens. So
We'll see what happens is right.
okay,
But at least we know how she works.
that's right.
Doesn't help right now.
Okay, so here we are. The game mostly set up. We're going up against Callisto. We're using the Uncanny X-Force team. And of course, we get those team members here as well. So Kim's going to be running X-23. We have Weapon X as our joint character we'll be using in red. And I'll be running Phantom X. So lots of X's tonight.
Yes, because they're all on the same team, Steve. Did you know that?
Oh, is that how that works?
Mm-hmm. Good to be back.
Yeah, that's right. Just means you have to unlock more fodder. I mean, people, yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Okay, let's dive into what Callisto's all about. All right, so here's Callisto. So she has 5 health because we're playing a 3-player game. Special rules. When a hero is KO'd, she doesn't activate her BAM. Instead, place a random cleared threat back in play in the next clockwise location without a threat after Callisto's. So she just brings back her threat cards. Nothing else happens bad from that. What exactly is a team deck?
I mean, really.
Thanks, Pickle. Yeah. The trick doesn't unlock Cloak and Dagger because they can't be killed. Oh, we gotta do that, Derek. We gotta do it. Because they're amazing. So, speaking of which, I just finished watching that series, so catching up on my Marvel.
Well, you have to tell me about it because I didn't watch it with you.
It is not for kids. Do not watch that series with kids. So
Some of it, well, I was around while you were watching, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no idea what was happening.
yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's a very heavy subject. That's why it's not kid friendly. So
Okay. Anyway,
sorry, keep going. BAM effect. Deal 1 damage to one hero in her spot. Then she moves to the next clockwise location with a Morlock Tunnels threat if possible. So you'll see what those are in a little bit here. And overflow. If you can't add tokens, deal 1 damage to each hero in that location, then draw a master plan card, add a face down to the storyline, which is probably the worst thing about this. So,
yeah, she goes quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, invincible.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. Don't watch that with kids at all.
Yeah,
That's even worse.
No, you know what else we gotta finish is Harley.
Yes, Harley. We gotta finish Harley.
Yeah, I like that. That was fun.
I think there's 3 seasons of Invincible. We're behind a whole season.
It's everything. There's too much to watch, Steve.
Yeah, there are.
And if we got to a point where we were pretty good at keeping up, and then I think it was like overload, and we just said, okay, we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's like, oh, shoot. Now
The Boys we haven't watched at all either, so that's another one to watch.
Oh, yeah. I heard that was good.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Invincible, my understanding is Invincible's like The Boys, so they're similar in that regard.
Yeah.
So
It's too much, Steve.
Yep. I know, Derek, why? It's too much stuff. Too much stuff.
Casamanda, you watched that twice.
3 times.
Is that a good thing? No, Steve.
Yeah, it's such a good series. I don't even like horror, and I love that series. So yeah, that says something.
Okay.
Okay, that's Callisto. Let's set up her threat cards as we go around the board, and you see what this is all about. So we have London. So end of turn, if there's at least one other hero in this location, gain a token, but not a wild. That's going to have a mask there. So mask is 3 health. Bam, deal 2 damage to one hero in this location. But she can't take damage if there's more than one hero in this location because she blends in. She cannot find her. So that's her. The next one we have is the Parker Residence. This is a healing location. And actually, all these are random except for one. I did pick one location. Ooh, that'll be a fun little game. Which location did C pick? I'm curious who can guess it correctly. What?
I'm sorry.
You married me.
That's true.
You knew what you're getting into. Okay. Maybe you didn't. Alright, here's Marrow. Bam, the one empty each here in this location. When she's defeated, guess what? She comes back in the next clockwise location without a threat. She cannot go away. She's always in play. So she's gonna be there on top of the healing location. And we have down here Cape Citadel. End of turn, if there's any civilians in this location, you may deal 1 damage to a thug or henchman in this or an adjacent location. So that's going to have our first Morlock Tunnel. So this is the key card in the game. This one makes her work. Anytime she ends a movement here, we got to trigger this effect, which is add a thug to this location. Also, she can't take any damage as long as she's in this location. So she'll be attacking us and running to the tunnels for protection. So that's going to be the first one here. Next one we have Human High Council Base. You may gain a token. If you do, you must add a thug to another location not adjacent to this one. So basically in one of the locations across the board. That's also going to have a Morlock Tunnel. And then we have, next to that, we have Arthos. Words are hard. So that is going to have Caliban. So deal 1 damage to 1 here in this and in each adjacent location. And he's going to have 4 health. And last but not least, our final location there is Weapon X location. End of turn, you may discard a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to gain 2 punch tokens. And that is going to have our last Morlock Tunnels. So there's 3 Morlock Tunnels and 3 henchmen to deal with. Okay. We are... Oh, you know what I didn't do?
What?
I forgot to pull the card from our decks.
Which card?
Oh, wild.
Oh, excuse me. Do I have to?
Yeah, we're playing the team deck.
Steven.
Fill in those tunnels. Yeah, forgot about that.
All right, well, double wilds are out. I do not like it.
But we're playing with Uncanny X-Force, so we'll make it up for it, right? Actually, it might, actually. Okay, so blue is going to be Phantom X. Oh, I wrote with this Weapon X and an X23. Alright, draw 3 cards. Got all specials.
Where are we starting?
Opposite of her, where do you want her to start?
The safe spot for us is here.
Okay,
that's the only place we won't take damage.
Okay.
Right away.
So you say?
Well, unless she 3 and bams on us.
Yeah. Okay, we also have the team deck. So let's set up our team display. So the first card we have is a more direct approach. The first time you defeat a thug in this location, you may discard a thug from yours or an adjacent location. Gives us a punch. Put that over by you. You can put that. Yeah, perfect. And then our next card is EVA. Choose a location. Any heroes there may move to another single location. And that's got a movement. Those are 2 cards.
I'm going to forget about that.
Yep, that's I put them near you, and we'll put her health up on the screen so you guys can follow along. We got 5 health. Alright, I think that's it.
Rock and roll.
Let's do this thing. First thing is Born to Bam.
Okay, that's close. Bam. So
Hey.
wait. Okay, so here's the deal. This is why she sucks. Stinks.
Yep.
Excuse me. So she landed on the tunnel.
Yep.
Immediately, this happens.
Exactly.
Okay. Now she's going to bam.
Now she's doing the Bam effect.
1 damage in her space. Nobody's there. That's fine. But now she's going to move to the next tunnel. Do. Bam. She lands there. You add another thug.
That's right.
And now, bams are on the board. Damage there, damage there, damage here. We're fine. She's going to drop now the thugs on the card.
Yep, 3 thugs.
So she just put down 5 thugs. I don't like her.
So, yep, that filled up real quick.
And she's way the heck over here.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going first, Steve? I mean, X23 can give a punch, because I would play her healing factor right away. Weapon X has his healing factor, which is a star.
Yep.
What do you want?
Well, I want to get his cyber mine out as soon as possible.
Okay, well, that's a dead draw. You go first.
Go first? Okay. I also have those two, but I think we'll wait for that. Okay, I'm going to play his cyber mine.
Brian, you get a thug. You get a thug.
Yeah, where am I?
Oh, Derek, that's a good point. Yandu.
Good thing we don't have him unlocked.
Oh. Did your mouse just die?
It was having given me problems earlier, and I have replaced the battery, and it's not working. Oh, well, I can't put the chat on the screen. Hopefully we don't need it. Okay. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, at the end of each villain turn, I can perform a heroic action or a punch action in the villain's location. So it doesn't do anything this turn, but literally every turn I will do that.
Good job. Did you draw a card?
I did. Yep, I drew a movement card.
Okay, watch this. Drew a card.
Okay.
I'm going to play Healing Factor. So as... What?
Oh, that's working.
All right. So as long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you have less than 3 cards in hand, at the end of the villain turn, I get to draw a card. So I'm just going to do a single punch, even though I was complaining about this.
Yeah, that's a problem. Hopefully she doesn't go over there. She probably will, actually.
This is it.
Actually, she might come towards us.
I hope she comes towards us. I'm fine with that. Weapon X. Choices. Great. Cool.
Yeah, you don't really have any choice, do you?
No, he's got to play this and we'll single star. That punch is wasted. His healing factor. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you can ignore 1 damage each villain turn. And if I do, the next hero card is played randomly. So we will just single star here. Unless you wanted to save that guy.
No, that's okay. All right. Callisto's up. 1 and a bam.
It's actually not bad.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Moves there. So, bam effect. She would do damage there, and then she's going to run to the next tunnels, which is over by us.
Yes, so she's going to go here, then she's going to drop 1.
Drop a thug. Yep.
Not a deuce, a thug.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we got to do the bams around the board, which luckily none of them trigger because we're not in the spaces.
We're safe.
So, and then we have to add a thug in front and behind her.
Which is the better of the things that could have happened.
It is. That is what we actually kind of wanted, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, there's still major overflow problems everywhere.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
Your turn.
Almost. At the end of the turn, I get to do a free star or punch action, so I'm going to do a star here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Phantom X will go. She draws into a wild.
And I gave you a star. Yeah, Caliban hits adjacent. So, like,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
every space will do damage to us beyond, other than the one we're on, by the henchman. So I asked Caleb if he had a joke to share.
Uh-oh. Did he?
And he said, well, I lost my mood ring today. So I said, what? And then he goes, I don't know how I feel about it.
Of course he did.
So it's like, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yep. I think I might play my misdirection.
What's that do?
As long as it's face up in storyline, when the master plan card is revealed, I get to move to adjacent location. So I can like dodge the effects. Gives me an extra bonus move randomly. I do that because I'm thinking we want movement to get off this location.
Yes.
You seem hesitant.
No, that's fine. I'm trying to decide where I'd move.
Okay. I could also play a wild if you prefer, but I think you probably want to move anyway.
Yeah.
So I've got the movement. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to rescue the civilian. I know I'm in damage zone area, but I can misdirect away from that if I need to.
Okay.
So that's it for me. Okay, your turn.
I'm thinking if I want to do Uncanny X-Force.
Oh, you remember with the team deck?
Oh my gosh. That's stupid.
Yeah, Uncanny X-Force is pretty cool.
And a more direct approach. So the first time you defeat a thug this turn, you can discard a thug from your or an adjacent location, which is tempting.
Yep.
And then I could move and be where you are, and then I could take the hit and then just heal at the end of the villain turn. And kind of shield you.
Yeah.
So
I need to get Weapon X and movement too.
Oh, yeah, I do. Otherwise, that's not going to help at all. But
he's got something to hit, worst case scenario, so.
Yeah. I mean, odds are the next card he draws will have something else.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Because the movement on her card is double the punch on the previous card.
Yeah,
I don't want to waste that.
But you can use the start punch if you wanted.
Oh.
But yeah, you can play the Uncanny.
Because I'm just thinking overflow stuff.
Sure.
So here's... I don't draw a card, right?
You don't draw a card. That's correct.
So here's what I'm going to play.
Okay. So the first time you defeat a thug, you can discard one.
So she's going to go here.
Okay.
And I'll defeat a thug here.
Yep.
And I'm going to discard this one over here.
Okay.
Skip. And we replace this.
Ooh, it's a bad one. As long as this card is face up in the team display, heroes starting their turn with any crisis tokens must play their hero card randomly, then discard one of their crisis tokens.
Okay, there's no crisis tokens, though.
Yeah, so that's fine. So we will eventually get some based upon the Uncanny X-Force cards, but that's actually, it's okay.
It's fine. It's going to hang out.
Now, what is interesting is if you played this team and you got crisis tokens from a different source, I think this would discard them. It doesn't say how you got them. Kind of interesting strategy in the future.
Huh. Okay.
So anyway,
cool. Weapon X. Don't be the same cards. Okay.
I mean that's not.
It's the best. It's fine. Yeah. So we're gonna punch one here.
Okay.
And we're gonna star and clear this. Unless you would rather I.
No, that's good. Because the end of turn effect on that card is actually really nice. If there are any civilians in this location, you may deal 1 damage to a thug or henchman in this or an adjacent location.
Oh, hit the one up there.
We hit this one up here?
Yeah, we don't want overflow.
Okay.
But we're going to run through these thugs real quick.
We'll just take out the henchman as fast as possible, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of wish these were in these threat cards are in a different order. It would be better for us, honestly.
We are going to manage.
All right,
Steve.
That's it for us. Let's do Callisto, not moving and bamming. So she's going to do
now I got rid of that
there.
card, so she's not adding a thug there, so that's
correct.
nice.
So she's going to do 1 damage to Weapon X. But he has his healing factor. He can prevent 1 damage.
Oh, but then I just play randomly?
You just play randomly.
So as long as she gives him a move, he'll be able to do stuff.
He can do stuff, yeah.
That's fine. Give me a random
token.
All right.
All right, and then she will now move to the next Morlock tunnels, which is here.
So she's going to go here, drop it a guy.
Drop a guy, yep. And then put down 1 civilian in her spot, in front and behind her.
Okay. Hey, we didn't overflow. Oh, civilians.
Civilian, yeah.
Oh, that was the thug. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
civilian
here. All right.
Your turn.
Oh, shoot. Bam effect here. Deal 1 damage to 1 here in this location and each adjacent location.
So I'll have her take it because she's going to immediately heal at the end of the villain turn.
Okay, that's fine. That way I don't... Actually, do you want to misdirect?
What do you want to do?
I would take damage if I did.
No, it's fine.
Don't? Okay,
Yeah, I got it.
That's fine. All right.
So now she's healed at the end of the villain turn, so everything's fine.
Let's put down the star here. You seem hesitant.
I mean, overflow's a problem.
I've got a star. I can do other stuff. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Phantom X's turn.
So I got another joke from our son. Why was the music teacher so good at baseball?
No idea.
She had amazing pitch.
Fair enough.
I was like,
okay. Oh, yep. That's what's on.
Yep. We're here for the jokes, people.
That's right. I think I need to draw, and I think what I hopefully need to draw into is a punch for you. So you can play your Master Martial Artist.
That would be cool. And then I can just...
So I think, yeah, because I was tempted to get rid of that bad card up there, but...
That's not doing anything to us right now.
Correct. Okay. Oh, I chose to star.
Okay, next time, Super Pals. It'd be sweet if she was going after him.
Yeah, for sure. Um, what do you need? You need... What do you need?
Well, right now I have a star and a punch. So pretty much whatever.
Kim, you're so clever. Nice, Brian. Nice.
Yes. Yes. No, I checked those up to the most recent ones are Caleb's. He got a joke book for his birthday last month. And he's racking them up.
He is. Bummer, I wish there was a punch.
It's not.
I know.
So you gotta make a decision.
Because we really need to make sure Weapon X gets a movement. So you can kill something. Or a couple of things. So I need to give you a movement.
Or if you play this and move Weapon X.
I can't already do my card.
Oh, you cheater.
Cheater!
I mean...
That's the opposite cheating.
Whatever. It's fine. I'm still kind of jet lagged. I'm really tired.
I might try to head towards Weapon X facility.
Over here.
Yeah. Just so I can start taking care of guys, because I don't like that overflow potential. She is going to... Oh, she's going to bounce over here. Well, it depends how far she moves. She's either going to come back here, drop down guys, or go here.
It's still overflow here, here, and everywhere. Just clear the city.
All right, fine. I'm going to play my movement then. Maybe my wild?
It's whatever.
Okay. You said whatever. Or I can look at the next card. But
Whatever you want to do.
fine. Movement.
I mean, looking at the next card might not be bad. Because she's, like you said, she's either hit the tunnel here or here.
Okay, let's do this. Analytic Intelligence. Look at the top card of the Master Plan deck and put it back on top so we can see what it is into wild. So, Tuna Bam is her movement.
Oh, that sucks. She's going to land here, trigger it, and then come here and trigger that.
Dropping down thugs here.
So we have to clear 2 here and
Yes.
clear 1 here.
Correct. Which I cannot get there. Okay, so what I can do is maybe just stay there and
Take care of that spot. I'll burn one of these just to get there twice, and I'll have
hopefully
a
you
punch
don't.
to hit that.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, I don't like burning that card, but I agree.
You have to get rid of 2.
Risky civilian.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's it. Kim, you're up. Hopefully, you draw a movement. Does a normal movement and stuff. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, that's better than wasting this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the outcome's the same. All right, so no, it's not. Because then I just move. I don't have a thing. I have to play this.
No, you can do move and not go all the way. Oh, wait, you want to get there. I see.
I have to get here to clear that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so move, punch, wild, and this doesn't trigger, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So move, wild, punch. So that we're not going to have a major problem. Weapon X is playing randomly.
Mm-hmm.
What
I do these?
He's got minimal choices, but he could do some work over here, so it's not bad.
We need to get him to go kill Caliban.
He was gonna... I don't know what he was doing.
Marrow, he could hit Marrow too, but I don't see Caliban.
Random play. Double punch. Can't get there. So he has a move and 3 punches. So I could kill Marrow. She's going to come right back to Cape Citadel. But it at least gets us the threat higher.
It does. It also gets him closer, maybe take out Mask out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a healing location.
I think that's the play. Even though this will be full, but it's not overflowing. Because we're going to put her under pressure way too fast.
Okay.
So we're going to move 3 punch Marrow.
Uh-huh.
but she stinks, so she's just gonna come right back to the next open spot and goes there. What like thematically why?
She has multiple hearts. And so she is
Did not
she's
know
hard
that.
to kill for that reason.
I thought she just had bone that came out of her.
Maybe she just has that too, yes. But no, I'm pretty sure she's got 2 hearts. There might be some other region too. Does she have regeneration a little bit? Not like Wolverine, but she might have regeneration too, to minor extent.
Huh.
But
Somebody check the hearts thing.
you don't trust my hearts thing?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she has multiple hearts.
I don't know. All right. That's it.
All right.
Tuna Bam.
Yep, Tuna Bam. We know what's coming.
Yep.
There you go. So moving 2.
She's moving 2. 1, 2. Dropping the thug down.
What's it go? That you had to kill it twice to get the threat token. Yeah, no, this one doesn't say that actually. So it says here, once she's defeated, place her back at play at full health in next clockwise location. So she was actually defeated.
Yep.
So I think we get the threat card. We can just keep killing her over and over again.
He just in the way.
And just keep getting more threat cards. Or maybe threat tokens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
See? She does have 2 hearts.
All right. What does it say, though, that I believe what Derek now has confirmed and I'm questioning?
What?
It's just I have more data points. That's all. That's all. All right. So she landed here. I added the thug in this location.
Yes.
She is bamming.
Now she's bamming.
She does damage first, right?
Yep. I am going to Mr. Ooh.
I could just burn that. I'm going to heal.
I gotta take damage.
You have to? You want to misdirect?
Well, I'm taking damage no matter what. If I go up to Mask, I can take out Mask.
Oh, do that. Are you going to die, though? He's going to do 2 damage.
I would take 2 damage, but I can take out Mask. So.
Okay.
And then I'm close to healing. I'll be safe after that.
Okay.
So let's do that. I'll take 2 damage. Let me misdirect up to Mask. I'll take 2 damage.
But I still take the damage from her bamming in this location.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay,
Because
I thought you were doing something else.
to 1 hero, that's correct.
Yeah, so damage. I took the 1 hit, but
no, I'm misdirecting before she does damage. I'll take the damage from Mask instead. Is what's happening.
Okay.
You're also gonna take damage from Caliban.
Oh, you stupid.
Yeah, Caliban is annoying. Yeah, see, yeah, you hit twice exactly. Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll give me punches.
All right. And then she has to. That's the bam. And then now she has to move.
She does her movement.
Yep.
So she's gonna go all the way back over here.
Yep.
Land, drop a thug.
Yep.
And then she's gonna drop whatever.
Thugs everywhere.
In 3 locations.
In 3 locations. That's correct.
Which are all now full. Please put one on the far side.
We've been doing pretty good keeping the overflow down, but.
Why would you say it out loud? End of villain turn. X23 heals 1.
Yep. And I get to put a star here.
Why would you? Do you really want a star, or do you just want to rescue people that we're not near?
Or punch people we're not near? I think we're going to kill the thugs.
No, you're right. We need to catch this up.
Yeah. Alright. Bad Mech's turn. I will draw. Ooh, look at the next card again.
That's helpful. I wish you would have drawn some punches.
Well, sorry. I'll play that, though. Let's look at the next card. 5 and a bam. So she's going to move here, and then she's going to end up here. So she's going to be dropping civilians in all those spots.
Oh, jeez.
That's not great. Please know what to focus on it. And I've got 2 punches and a wild. I can kill Mask.
Okay.
Let's do that. We're close to getting her under pressure.
End of turn effect. If there's at least one other hero here. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. I am tempted to
You want to play that bad card?
I'm tempted to play this one, actually.
Oh, interesting.
And move Weapon X. closer.
Weapon X can do some major clearing of threats.
Yes. I think she's going to overflow here.
Well, we know what she's doing, so yeah.
Yes, because what I'm thinking is if I can get him down here, save him...
Punch some guys.
Yeah, although that's dumb because he would move this to...
He has the adamantine claws. He can easily clear out those locations.
Oh, I could punch a little bit here, punch a little bit here.
Exactly.
And then she can move and at least clear one here.
That's correct.
Okay, let's do that. So we're going to put EVA.
Okay.
Which is choose a location. Any hero can move somewhere else. So I'm going to move him down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now she has a move and a wild. I'm going to move.
Okay.
This?
Sure.
Well, hold on. He's going to put her under pressure.
Yes. So it doesn't matter. She's going to go anyway.
Okay, yeah. We'll just start saving people.
Yeah, either way works.
Okay. Now it's Weapon X turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to replace this card.
Oh, yeah. New card we get is a more direct approach. First time you defeat a thug in this turn, you may discard a thug from yours or adjacent. So, which he could do, but I don't...
But this is better.
Yeah, adamantine claws.
Adamantine claws! Ching, ching, ching!
Hey, did you forget to do something?
There, Steve. This is what I'm doing.
At least once every turn. Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to punch one here.
Okay.
And then move here and punch two here because she'll end up dropping two here.
Exactly.
All right. She's under pressure.
There it is.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we're going to be able to hit her on her turn. Sweet.
Why? Oh, you can do the thing.
Oh, I can do the thing.
Oh, you can do the thing, Julie.
Do the thing, Julie. All right. It is now Callisto's turn. So she's going to do her 5 and a bam.
Okay. So she's going 5.
Yep. Bam. 1 damage there.
1 damage there by her.
And then bams are on the board, which means...
Damage and
2
damage.
damage. Yep.
But I think he's going to take his random token.
Okay.
She's going to just discard this. She'll heal at the end of the villain turn.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. Now her bam continues.
Yep.
She's moving to the next tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Drop a guy.
Yep.
She landed on the tunnel. And then she's going to drop what?
Civilians. 1 civilian each spot.
All right. And look at that. We avoided overflow because of your excellent...
My analytical mind, I think it is?
Excellent.
Analytical intelligence.
You're very smart, Steve.
Thank you.
It's your turn.
Actually, it should have redirected.
No, don't. When do you do this thing? The remote thing.
I do that. I do that one reveal, and I also do this at the end of their turn.
Well,
if I redirect over to Park of Residence, that might make sense.
This is more important.
I know. Let me misdirect over here. I'm going to retcon that a little bit. It doesn't matter what happens.
How do you wait? What causes your misdirect again?
Anytime I reveal the card, I can before they move, I can move.
Yes, Derek, I am healing. Thank you.
Yep. And then at the end of the villain turn, I could put down a token. So then I can.
Okay. Now that's cleared. Now
Yep.
she's totally punchable. She's in the perfect line of fire.
Except for me.
Are you the damagey guy?
No.
See, it's fine.
I'm tempted to get rid of that bad card.
This one?
Yeah. So I don't really have... No, I can just
I
draw.
need you to play punches, Steve.
Fine, I will draw. That's not a punch, but it's a wild.
Cool. It doesn't help my martial artist card.
It doesn't. We gotta punch in there someplace. I kind of need to see where I'm at, honestly, because I need to heal.
You do have to heal.
So I'm just going to rescue that civilian and not use that punch, and then I'm going to heal 1 card. I just can't draw all the punches.
How much health does she have? 5?
She has 5 health, yep.
Gosh darn it. There's a major overflow problem. And then, because she burns her deck the minute this gets out of hand.
Oh, yeah.
So part of me wonders if it was actually worth you going here. But when you die, you burn her deck too. Right?
No, we add a threat card back. We don't burn the deck.
No, well, we also don't want that. Well, it's X23. I can defeat a thug and discard adjacently. It's actually tempting.
But you won't be hitting him then, or hitting her.
I wouldn't. I could hit her for 2, and we just go balls out. And how many cards does she have left?
Oh, quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
In theory, she could burn 4 on her next turn.
Why?
If she lands here, boom, overflow.
Yep.
Then she's got to do a loop-de-de-loop. Lands here again, boom, overflow. Then she's going to drop her things down, overflow, overflow.
That's true.
Do I not go after her and try to save that?
We know she's going to the Marlock tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's almost guaranteed. She has a few cards that don't bam.
I kind of feel like I addressed the overflow.
I think that's probably okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm going to play the direct approach card.
Okay. Does she move again? It said the next possible. That's a good question.
Oh, maybe we...
Oh, let's look at look at her BAM effect. Let's look.
Okay, so maybe that's
she moves
not as
to the
bad.
next clockwise location with a Marlock tunnel threat if possible. Oh, you're right.
So she wouldn't do that.
That's correct. She would not do that.
Okay, so let me talk through this again. So, okay, she's going to burn 3 cards. Potentially.
She's almost guaranteed to go there.
Yeah, so she would do something. She's likely going to bam. She's going to move here, boom, overflow 1, drop her stuff down, overflow 2, overflow 3.
That's correct. 3 cards.
I still think I want to try to help that.
Okay. That's not a bad idea, honestly.
Okay, so we're going to play this card again.
Okay. So the first time you defeat a thug, you may discard a thug from your or an adjacent location.
So I have a punch and a wild.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to punch.
Okay.
And adjacently punch.
Discard, yep.
Discard, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I have a wild. I think I'm saving the guy. Or I could move, but that doesn't matter. I could be here. Same outcome.
You could hit Caliban.
I could. He's annoying, but he's got 4.
That's a really good location to reveal.
There are no I'll move the villain.
Mm-hmm.
But a part of me's tempted to save a civilian so we can just draw cards.
Yeah, we have to save a good number of them, though. We don't have a lot of stars.
Did I do that? Caliban's just terrible. All right. It's going to fill up immediately again, though.
Oh, take care of a guy.
I'm going to take care of the guy. Because he's 4. I'm not going to kill him anytime soon.
Okay. All right. It is Callisto's turn. She's moving 3. No bam.
What the footruckers? I could have punched her in the face.
You could have. So, moving 3.
This is what I get when I don't choose violence.
Okay. And now we put down 1 civilian in her spot. Oh, yeah. And then 2 civilians in each adjacent spot.
So we'll get 1 overflow.
1 overflow. Yep, 1 overflow.
All right. Face down card.
So we lose 1 card. Also, the card you drew over there is what?
Lethal Force. In your location, another either defeat up to 2 thugs or deal 2 damage to a henchman, then take 1 crisis token.
So that's how you get the crisis tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is Weapon X's turn, and he's playing randomly. This is the bad thing.
He's far away.
I know.
I'm going to have him draw a card.
Oh, hold on. I can misdirect.
Yeah.
Yes, misdirect to her spot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have her punch herself once.
First blood, Steve.
There we go.
Good job. I want to please draw lots of punchies.
Yep. It's a good time to do it. Dang it!
Or just 1. Weapon X. Just 1.
Any other card would have been better.
Gosh darn it. You stupid.
Well, he'd only give me 1 punch anyway, so that's okay.
True. Okay, true. I take back what I said, Weapon X. I'm sorry.
Well, he can't move, so
All right, 2
you got
punches.
1 choice.
There you go.
Yep. End turn, may gain a token. If you do, you must add a thug to a location that is not adjacent to
I don't
this
want to
one.
do that.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he actually 3. Thank you, Derek.
Oh yeah, thank you. Derek's on top of things.
All right, so Phantom X is up.
You're in her spot. You have a punch. You got another
I
punch.
did.
Play the wild though.
Are you sure? But now you can use your Master
I
Martial
can use my
Arts.
thing. Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'll set you up.
Hopefully, well, if I can get to her, yeah.
That's true. All right, so 2 punches.
2 punches. Now we're just going ham.
Yep. Down to 2 life.
You know what's funny, Steve? She'd be dead if I would have punched her twice last turn.
It's true.
Oh! God. Anytime I don't choose violence, tell me no. Okay.
The overflow situation is still not good.
It's bad. I know.
2 cards.
Game would have been over.
Well, 3 cards actually.
For the record, the game would have been over.
1, 2.
Don't
3.
help. That's not helping.
Okay, this gonna be close.
It's her turn. Just come close to me.
Oh no, she's gonna be in that spot. Do I hit her? Maybe I don't.
Why wouldn't you hit her?
Because of the overflow. Do I hit 1 thug?
No. Because if she's gonna be here, I at least have 2 punches to kill her.
Think about it again.
Or 3 punches.
Nope. Think about it again. Was more like tunnels. She ignores all damage.
Biscuits.
That's what I'm saying. Do I play the star instead? I mean, the star, the wall token.
What would you do different? You wouldn't hit her for 2, you'd hit her for
I would hit her for 1, at least, and then I would...
Save a guy so
Save
that
guy?
doesn't overflow.
Yeah.
Assume like she's likely gonna bam, so she is gonna land there. Okay, maybe that's smart.
I could also go there and get rid of a thug instead, but that's... I think that place is going to overflow no matter what. I'd rather overflow once than...
Yeah, okay. Take back
Twice.
1, change it to your wild.
Okay. Retcon.
Take,
And then...
she's got 3.
Yep.
And then we're saving this one person.
Yes. Yes. Yep. I don't like it.
She is invincible there. That is terrible.
Yep.
We have to get rid of the tunnel.
Yep.
Why did I not punch her? We had the game.
Hi, it is now her turn. 5 and a bam. Actually, that's probably the best card we could have got.
Oh, because she's not going to double bounce.
She's not going to double bounce. Yep.
All right, so she lands here, overflow 1, discard a card.
Yep, lose a card. Yep. And bam effect, no one takes damage. Bam effect here, they both will take 1 damage. Do you want him to just take the damage this time?
Yeah, I'll just get rid of this one.
Okay, that way you can actually choose to do something.
And I'm going to...
And we do have to put thugs in each of those spots. So here, another overflow, and 1 up next to me. That's for me. She's got 2 cards left.
Which card do I get rid of for Weapon X? Because I can't hit her. She's invincible. We have to get rid of this. She's going to keep landing on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I get rid of this. To answer my own question.
Sure. Do I star that?
Yes.
Okay, star that. Do I miss? I don't want to misdirect there. That'd be dumb.
Okay, end of her turn. She heals.
Yep. All right, so it is her turn actually. X23.
And you gave me a wild.
Yep.
Playing tactical.
Is that the card you want?
Yeah, well, because it lets me give a move or a punch to any hero.
Oh, that is.
It's not enough stars.
I mean, you could clear it on your turn.
On Weapon X's turn?
No, you can clear that threat right now. If
Huh.
if you take the movement token, you have a star and a wild. That's enough to clear that.
Oh, because I play the card and I get the token first.
You do get first. Yeah.
Okay, we're doing that.
Okay. I don't know if that's great, but
it's otherwise she's gonna keep landing here and we're gonna be stuck.
okay.
So I'm giving her the movement. I'm gonna use it immediately.
Yep.
Double star. Get the heck out of here.
Okay.
Her turn is over. Discard a card to gain double punches. No, because I'll die.
Only if she lands on your spot. But yeah.
Well, and then he's gonna hit me.
Oh, hold on a second. For each star you perform this turn.
But it's a wild, is it not a star?
This doesn't work the way.
Oh, no, it doesn't, because you don't get the token until after you play it.
No, you get it right away, I think.
No, for each star you perform this turn, give one move or one token from the pool to any hero. But if I haven't performed the star technically yet, can I get the token first?
I think each star you do, you get the token. So I think this still kind of works. The kicker is you would have to, well, it kind of works.
I don't think it works.
You would have to use my movement. My wild is a movement to get there. The star would be to put a star down. Then you'd get a move or a punch token. So you can't actually clear it.
I can't clear it.
No.
Shoot.
But Weapon X can clear it.
Okay. Let me get this right.
Yeah.
We had put a threat skull instead of a thing there. So I used your movement and my star, and now I'm gonna give the movement to Weapon X.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
Weapon X's turn.
Yep, because he will go before she goes, and he can actually get there.
Yes. That's not the right player card. So he's gonna play this, because that's the only way he's gonna get there.
Is it important to get there with that card?
Yes, because what he can do is move, clear it, then at least punch her one time.
Okay. Okay.
We're forgetting about the overflow problems. Just choosing hit her once.
Okay.
It's her turn. Oh no!
Do you want to do that?
Ah.
Do you want to do that?
No. Because of overflow. If she's anywhere over here, we lose.
That's correct.
Okay. Undo the punch. We have to hit this guy. She's got to be somewhere near us, though, at the same time. And you got to punch the...
I can misdirect to get near her, potentially.
Okay. Okay. Draw the card.
Here we go.
This is, like, last...
3. No bam.
She's too far!
That's okay. That's okay.
No, I'm mad, Steve.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3. She's not even bamming. This is the second time she's done that to us.
I am going to misdirect over here. Okay. And now we have to drop down stuff. So we put a thug here, which is going to overflow. Oh gosh, we're at the last card. 2 thugs. We lost.
No! Overflow problems. Oh, I'm so not satisfied. So she went here. Run that back. She moves here. She wants to drop a thug. She can't.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
She moves here, or she doesn't move there. She wants to drop 2 here. She can't. She's out of cards. Oh, God, that sucks. That's so hard.
End of the villain turn.
We had the game. 100. I know exactly.
No, we had the game. We literally had the game. Yep, that's a loss. Because as long as we survive that...
No, when I chose not to do violence, we had...
No, we have the game now, technically. Well...
No, we died.
When my turn goes, we win. Because I gotta have her punch her once, and I have to move and a punch, and I can play either of these cards to win.
Well, we lost. I'm so mad. So mad. It's still... Oh, that was a good game. Have we ever beaten her?
No, we have not beaten her.
Womp womp. It was a tight game. These are always like intense. When I like it when they're this close because I know it's possible. I saw where we went astray.
Well, we didn't do the strategy we talked about. So
we talked about the strategy for 2 seconds before we went live.
I thought about it all day.
I'm sorry, I was working.
Not all day, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because overflow, let me double check, make sure we're not crazy here. Draw a massive card card face down the storyline, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have one card left. One overflow
And
is
it's for
fine.
every location the overflow.
Each location.
Yeah.
Yep, each location.
Yep. I'm so bummed. We had it. So let the record show, Steven, don't ever let me not choose violence.
No, I think you had to.
No, because
That one time, maybe.
no, that one time we would have finished.
Maybe,
We would have
maybe.
finished. She would have been dead.
Maybe. But I think you had to in a couple of situations avoid those extra card plays because that's that you lose against her. So
Yes. Yes.
okay, next turn though. One turn away.
I know. It's never fun to end a stream on a loss,
No.
but we're pretty experienced at that. So we lost. I really like Weapon X. I'm bummed she's dead.
Caleb, stop.
Oh, I gotta get our son to bed. He came back down.
Sorry.
Shoot.
All right, so Weapon X.
So I have a question. Where's Yondu hanging out? Because Derek's right. He'd be pretty good at this.
He's far away. Yeah. Let me just mark this before we do anything else. Okay, there's the loss. So that would have been nice. We would unlock 3 characters for that, but we missed.
Well, would have, should have, could have, Steve.
Yep. Sorry.
We gotta wrap this up. I gotta take care of him.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a train of thought. Sorry, his son is just not asleep and he should have been. What's gonna say? Oh yeah, the one thing that I'm finding difficult with this whole play, honestly, is the inability to use the team decks. And the reason
Do you
for
mean
that
in this general campaign?
in the campaign as a whole, yes, correct.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of team decks that'd be fun to use, but the team decks branch across the multiverse, right? All the sets. But we can only use half, like, season 3 in like half the battles. And season 1, 2, another half battles. So like half the rosters are literally cut in half for most of the stuff. And you have very little choice, so oh well. That's one thing I'm finding a little difficult too. Because I was like, oh, let's use the teams, but yeah, it didn't work out so well.
Well, no, this team would have worked. It was just that.
Yeah, you say that, but we've never won.
But because I didn't go with what was natural to me.
Choosing violence.
Murder. So.
It's okay. It literally was one card, one token away. So, and of these heroes, I mean, Phantom X, I like him a lot, honestly.
Well, he's dead.
Well, he's dead now, yeah.
Okay.
But the problem with Phantom X is he is one of the lowest action counts in the game.
Yeah, you had a whole bunch of singletons and
all his cards are singletons.
Where are your punches? Nowhere.
All his cards are singletons for sure.
Yeah. What would have been helpful would to have been Weapon X go before X23 because her martial artist doubles all previous punches.
Yeah.
And Weapon X is all punches, so she would have gotten a bazillion of them as opposed to leaning off Phantom X, which had...
He's lots of wilds.
Yeah.
Lots of singleton wilds.
So, order of play would have helped.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, so close.
It was
we
really
had
close.
it.
We 100% had
We
it.
had it. Okay. That is going to end our play for tonight. You can check out Derek, who's going to be playing... Was it Moreland? I think Moreland tomorrow. So check out... as soon as I end the stream, you'll see a link popping up to join him for... Tomorrow's going to be during the day for that one. We'll be back Wednesday for something. I don't know what we're going to play. Maybe Elder Scrolls.
You know what would help? Hit that like and subscribe button, and then you'll know once he knows.
Yeah. Oh, Doc Ock you're playing. Okay, sweet. Doc Ock. Yeah, next time, Kim choose violence. Exactly.
Yes, all the time. Because this isn't the first time we played United, and for some reason I didn't do it, and it was not the right decision.
Right. For
so.
Sure. All right. Well, I need to end this because we got to get our son down, and I will see you guys next time at the guild.
Real quick.
Or not.
Thanks everyone for hanging out.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to wrap this up.
I know. And our Patreon and Ko-Fi members really appreciated. Even though we lost, I still had a good time playing.
It was good fun.
And even though I'm not completely satisfied and I'm sad we lost 3 characters, I still really love this game.
Okay.
So, disclaimers. Yeah, Derek, do good tomorrow.
That's right. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you next time at the guild.
Bye.
Bye-bye.